Hey everyone, welcome to another video and thank you for tuning in. Well, we are at Tampa Tesla and we're dropping off the Model Y to have the pedestrian warning system installed. I thought this would be fun just to see what the service experience was going to be like, and I don't know, I think it's going to add a little silliness to the car. So I thought I'd share this with you and see how this all goes. Now, so far this has not been all that much fun because they've rescheduled this appointment like 4 times. So, but after a month and a half, it's finally here. Gonna drop it off and see how this all goes. So again, Tampa Tesla to put the pedestrian warning system in. All right, should be good, right? Fingers crossed. So basically, what I had to do was drop off my car. It was a touchless experience, so I filled out the envelope, put it in the little drop box over here with my key card in it, and went from there. I had to write the basically write the parking spot number down and ordered a Uber right after that. So not too bad of an experience. I tried to get a loaner car, but they didn't have one available. And they're saying that this service to add this pedestrian warning system in should only be 1 day. So we'll see if that's accurate or not, but we'll find out.
All right, well, we got the car back in 1 day, so that went fantastic. So they said they were going to get it back the same day, and they did. You know, it took in total, they had the car for about 6 hours. So now it's, you know, evening time, but I did get the car back. And again, that's the reason they said that I couldn't get a loaner. They were saying that, you know, anything that takes more than a day, that they'll try to reserve cars for those individuals who are going to have like a long-term fix, you know. So they were right. They did give me $100 credit to Uber. So be prepared. I normally use Lyft, but if you guys don't use Uber, download it the day before, because it may come in handy if they give you the credit and you need to get around. So it helped me out for the day. Perfect. All right. So in a nutshell, this process, what did it all entail? Well, first, to schedule it was kind of a nightmare, unfortunately, because they kept saying that the parts weren't available. And I'm pretty sure that's true. With all the demand that Tesla has right now, I am sure that all their parts are going to manufacturing the brand new cars. And people who are waiting on parts are probably having to wait a little longer than usual. And we saw that with my windshield and hood repair. You know, it definitely took a little longer, according to the repair center, that they were just waiting on Tesla for all the parts to come in. You know, and I'm sure it's still the case with such high demands with Tesla. So there is a little bit of a wait, I think, to get these parts, the speaker and whatever harnesses and whatnot to go in there, whatever additional things that they may have. So that was kind of a bummer, and it took me roughly from the time that they told me they were going to do it. They did 4 adjustments and rescheduled me, so 4 times, and then that in total was about a month and a half. So that's how long it took for me, at least. But it finally got done. The second kind of inconvenient thing about this whole thing was that it was a service center visit situation, where I know a lot of things they can take care of by coming to your home. Originally, that's what I thought it was going to be, because that's what they said. But then once they, I guess, realized what it was going to take, yep, right to the center. So a little inconvenient, but again, 1 day, not too bad. Now, I didn't get to record this, sorry, but when I first got in the vehicle at the center, there was this clicking or like beeping sound coming from, it sounded actually like the screen, and it just would not stop. With whatever I put it in drive, park, click all the seat belts, all that, it just would not stop. So what I had to do was I reset by hitting both the scroll buttons down. And as soon as I did that and everything powered back up, the sound was gone. So if you guys do it and you have that clicking sound, don't freak out. Just reset it and it's good to go. And now I have a kind of a default whirling sound, like that kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I'll put it in a clip here. But I did not have that in the past. When I would put it in reverse, the car was absolutely silent, you know, but now I have that kind of mechanical whirling sound as a default whenever I'm in reverse. You know, even if I don't have anything else playing or selected, I'll have that kind of mechanical weird sound, which is not bad, you know, but it's new now that I have this system installed. So if you like your car silent, don't get the pedestrian warning system installed. At the end of the day, I guess the big question is this worth it? $215 is what it cost, and that's out the door. And I think for safety, it absolutely is. I am finding out now, or I'm seeing now, that definitely more people, when I go to the parks or are in, you know, kind of city areas where there's a lot more people on sidewalks, I'm noticing that with this on, it's definitely getting their attention. And when they see the car coming, if they're walking in the road, like at a park or something, they'll, you know, walk along the side of the road, they'll turn around and see the car and actually get out of the way, you know, whereas before I'd almost sneak up on them, up right on top of them. They wouldn't even move because I was actually, I guess I just startled somebody and I'd be too close. So for that kind of thing, I think it definitely is nice to have this obnoxious sound coming from the vehicle, you know, and I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, it definitely, for safety purposes, 100% worth it. Now, this might just be my situation, and please comment and let me know if this is happening to you. It seems like every time I get in the vehicle, I actually have to turn it on to the driving sounds. You know, the summon one stays, but whenever I have to get in the car, I have to actually manually go and turn it on. You know, I'm guessing that's probably just my situation, because I think mine is not working 100%. For example, there are times where it's playing in the car. You can hear it playing in the car, but it's not playing outside. You know, I think I have a clip of it here. But yeah, so I don't think mine is completely working like it should. But, you know, again, let me know if you guys have experienced that, where essentially, you know, every time I get in, if I want to use it, I got to go ahead and go into the the toy box section and highlight it and then go. And then once I turn the car off, as soon as I turn it back on, right back to making sure that it's on when I'm driving. So let me know, please. Now, as far as it being loud, it is kind of obnoxious, especially depending on what you're playing. And that has made it, at least for my friends and family, very polarizing. I have friends who are like, rip that out. Why did you even pay money for that? That is absolutely silly, obnoxious, and a waste of money. On the other end, I have friends who absolutely love the fact that you can have these external sounds. They absolutely love the boombox feature and are fans to the point where if nothing else convinced them about buying a Tesla Well, that definitely did for some reason. So it is polarizing, which is interesting, you know, to me. But, you know, again, I really do believe that all these fun little things can draw a variety of different people to Tesla. And I really think that this is one of them. You know, I think it's pretty entertaining, not for the car sense, but the reactions that people give to it. So yeah, I just like to see what people think of it. And that alone is worth having, because like I said, some people are like, oh, this is terrible. And others are like, now I got to get a Tesla, because that just cracks me up. So it is polarizing. Now here's my wish list for the pedestrian warning system. One is that I really do wish that Tesla had a few more options. So maybe in an update, Elon, can you throw a few more interesting things on there to have so that we can utilize those? Great. As well. The other thing that I wish that could happen is, I wish this feature had like the geolocating feature on it, so that when you got into your neighborhood or your apartment complex, that it would automatically just be on. And again, my thing is that I'm having to continuously turn it off and on, and you know, I'll forget at some point, you know, but I wish that you could just have it to where it just came on at certain places, and then that way, you know, school zones, and again, your neighborhood, a friend's neighborhood, whatever, that it would automatically just come back on. And then that way, you know, for the safety portion of it, it's right where it needs to be. So again, at the end of the day, I am glad that I installed it, because it does make me laugh more to the fact that how people react to it. So it is kind of fun to see that. It was $215. That is a little expensive for this, considering that probably most of it is already there, you know. But there again, you know, for safety wise, I definitely recommend it. It really puts people on notice. And that's really what you want. You know, you want them to see from 200 yards away that you're coming, and chances are, just instinctually, they'll kind of get over and just get out of your way, you know, which is a lot safer than sneaking up on them and surprising them and not knowing how they're going to react to that. So that's a good thing. Another thing that I wish that we could do with the pedestrian warning system is have a volume control on it. I wish we could either turn it down a little or turn it up a little. You know, from the outside, it is loud. You know, if you don't have it already, be prepared. It's loud. Again, for me, I can't control how loud it is on the outside. And again, please let me know if this is just my system and it's all jacked up, or if you're having the same experience as well. I forgot to mention that Drive Tesla Canada has some great sounds that you can download for free. And they also have the how-to videos right there with it. So if you're interested in some fantastic sounds, I mean everything from like the Knight Rider theme song to something silly like the Dukes of Hazzard horn, just a variety of things that are a lot of fun, you know. So if you don't know about that, well, there you go. There's ways to get some fun sounds. And if you're thinking about putting this in and want some additional sounds other than the, you know, snake jazz and, you know, Caribbean music, you have some options and an easy place and an easy way to get it. So, well, all right, everyone. Well, there you go. There are my thoughts on the pedestrian warning system. And as always, go to your car meets, have fun with your mods, and please enjoy what you have. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.